Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today I want to do an update video on Say. I think this is one of the mid-cap altcoins that I think will blow up come next bull cycle. So right now I believe is a good opportunity, at least for me, to get a position, increase my position in Say before a specific date. And I want to tell you why I think it's important to get in and get out probably before that date for max gains. So guys, if you like the video, please hit that like button. And if you want to see more of my content, subscribe to the channel. So let's take a look at C and see what's happening with it right now. Very, very promising project. If we look at CoinMarketCap, it's currently at number 70. That has a, let's see here, a market cap of about $1.1 billion. So that's up since my last video. If we look at the 7-day, as far as activity goes, price actions up 20.9%. However, in the past 24 hours, it is taking a little breather of 8.6. So down 8.6, current price 45 cents. Not a bad point to get into it. When I was going over this project, it was around in the 30 cent range, 35 cent range. So up about a dime. Still a good position, I think, right now to get into. Just taking a quick look at tokenomics here. We see that total supply of Say is about 10 billion tokens. And currently they only have 2.3 billion in tokens. And I'm going to touch upon that later on in the video. So that is something that is a little bit concerning to me. But other than that, very, very promising chain. If we look at trending searches, especially last week, but this was updated right before Christmas Eve, we see that Say was one of the trending searches. And it's probably because it was going up, and some other things that we'll talk about as well. But we see the other ones, Metis, or I think that's how you pronounce it, that's also going up. And then you have Injective. Injective also went up as long as Solana. Cockinu is a meme coin, Arbitrum L2, and Bonk, of course. And then you have TIA, which is Celestia. And what does Celestia and Injective and Say all have in common? Well, they're all part of the Cosmos ecosystem. And why I think Say is set to break out, especially before that August date, is because what happened, we saw Injective has increased crazy gains with Injective. And Celestia is the latest darling that's also been increasing right now. Kava has also had a little bit of pump, but I truly believe out of all of these L1s that's on the Cosmos SDK, that Say is the next one in line. I truly believe that, especially with everything they have going on. There's still, like I said, I just showed you about $1 billion market cap. So it's a mid cap, still hasn't grown. If you look at the other L1s, they're, double, triple, quadruple that amount. So gains are to be had with Say for sure. So the background, as far as the backers of Say, they have experiences or their backgrounds are from Goldman Sachs as well as Robinhood. And Say is basically known or kind of advertised in the beginning as a DeFi L1, but it's much more than DeFi. Although that is the concentration, they also have NFTs, they also have memes, and we'll talk about all of that as well. So this is something that I saw on Twitter or Twitter X. If you have a moment, you want to look at this thread, it's posted on Cosmos Daily. I won't get into all the points here, but I will talk about a couple, right? It's the thread here just talking about the new upgrade, the C or Say V2, and what it brings to the blockchain. But I'm going to focus on interoperability, which is huge, right? Very huge. Say V2 champions interoperability. Different transactions communicate seamlessly within Say, offering a unified developer experience. EVM developers access native tokens and other features effortlessly. So if people want to, or developers want to move from ETH because of scalability issues and gas fees and all of that, they can also transfer over and use the Say blockchain with no issues. Performance metrics. V2's code is near completion with optimistic parallelization and Say DB finished. Initial tests indicate exceptional performance, about 28,300 TPS throughput, 390 ms block times, and 390 ms finality. Get ready for testnet launch in early 2024. I think this will be big, and this will do big things for pump the price, at least for Say as well. Right now, we saw the price currently at 45 cents. So with this type of news, I can see it increasing. And then around that time, the first half of 2024, we have Bitcoin halving. We have, possibly spot ETF. So I think this is a good time to get into Say right now, especially with the little decrease that it's had. So in conclusion and governance, Say's proposal outlines a path to supercharge multiple virtual machines, starting with the parallelized EVM. Apps built on any EVM chain can thrive on Say, offering cheaper transactions and higher throughput. Stay tuned for the governance proposal. So, still working. It wasn't something where they just airdropped a whole bunch of tokens. People made money off of it, and then there's a ghost chain. They're still working, still trying to build partnerships, and that's what you want to see. I saw this article on Investor Place. It said hidden 3 crypto gems. And what'd you see? Which is the top one listed there? Say is actually one of the top crypto gems for 2024, according to this article. So why would they pick Say? And they talk about the V2 upgrade, which I just talked about. It introduces a concept of ETH's first parallelized Ethereum EVM, basically combining the best of Solana and Ethereum for developers around the world. Since it launched in August of 2023, Say has been smashing records. It's not just the fastest chain, that's what they claim. It consistently processes more than 45 transactions per second without any downtime. I repeat that, without any downtime. It's proving that an integrated blockchain outperforms modular blockchains. It is also expanding strategically. Through a partnership in Japan, Say is committing resources to boost Web3 ecosystem in collaboration with Caduce JP. Its goal is to strengthen communities and contribute to the growth of Web3 in Japan. The major upgrade is almost ready with the public testnet network in early 2024. And the main network rollout will be in the first half of the year. So everything is panning out to take place before that August 2024 date. And I keep bringing up August 2024, and you're going to see why. Now, also, they offered a 120 million ecosystem fund. So encouraging developers to come onto the blockchain and build, incentivizing them with money. So that's a big thing. Especially if you're a newer blockchain and you're trying to grow, you want to attract the best developers onto your blockchain. This is it. So we'll see what happens with that, and we'll monitor it. Also, we talked about previously on my Say videos that they have something with Circle. Circle invested into Say. USDC is now on Say, and that's big. To have a big stable coin like that on the blockchain, it just shows that other projects, especially Circle Ventures, VC, is very, they have some potential in this project, and they think that it can do big things. And again, if you know VCs and smart money, you always want to follow them. If they invest in something, you better be sure they want their ROI, and they're going to get their return on investment for sure. Now, if we look at this, according to SayScan, they just crossed 1 billion transactions, right? For a project that just launched in August 2023, over 1 billion transactions. So that is a big milestone for this project. I like it. Also, according to Wormhole Scan, this is something that I saw very interesting. I used this on a video when I was talking about Solana. But if we look at ETH, which is the top L1, there's no debating that. But we look and see where some of the money and liquidity from ETH, where's it going? Where's it going into? We see the chart here. You can see it for yourself. Solana up there, Sui. But then for a chain that just released in August 2023, look at that, Say. Although it's a small percentage, right? We're not talking about anything crazy, but it's up there. It's taking some of the liquidity from the ETH blockchain. And look at its company. Arbitrum, Moonbeam, CeeLo, BSC, Base, and Polygon. So Say, according to this, is taking more liquidity, although it's about 12 grand, more than Polygon and Base. So something to think about. And also, looking at DeFi Llama, total value locked in Say as far as DeFi and liquidity goes, is not the greatest. But I want to highlight something. My last video that I did about a month ago, Say was about 2 million in total value lock. Currently, it's up to 4.5. Nothing crazy, right? Because we know ETH and Solana, they're about 1 billion as far as TVL goes. But for a project that just came out in late summer, to see that it's still growing, it's moving upwards, right? No matter how big or small it is, it's moving upwards, and that's what you want to see, especially for a chain that's only 1 billion market cap, and we see what the price, we see what it is. I think there's some gains to be made with this project for sure. Also, we talked about NFTs. They according to their NFT marketplace, according to their website, Pallet Exchange, which is their, I guess, their NFT marketplace, has crossed over $1 million in volume. So I'm not familiar with many of their NFTs, but it might be something to take a look at as well. So it's growing. It's only 1 million, but still, it's a milestone. You always want to see the trajectory going up, and that's what we're seeing here with this. Not to be left out of the meme craze, they also have a meme as well. This is called Saiyan. I haven't heard of this one before, but Saiyan is very interesting for all of my degens out there. Take a look at this one. Circulating supply is about 600 million, and it's capped at 1 million, which is very, very interesting because most of these memes that you see out there is infinite, right? We're talking about billion tokens out there. This is capped at 600 million. So that's very interesting. And I guess it's capped at 1 billion. I apologize for that. But it's still lower than most of the inventories that we see out there, most of the circulations of these other memes. And here, no pre-sale, no secret allocations. So for all the degens out there, you might want to take a look at this one. Very, very interesting. And this is also going to help liquidity, DEX volume, and to say. And also, you just add to the community. Now, if we look at the ecosystem, it's growing. It's a growing ecosystem. Again, this is a project that launched in August of 2023, and we see the growth. We just talked about partnerships with Circle. We see their partnerships with Japan, trying to bring Web3 over there. All of these are positive things, guys. Now, if we look at the traction community, you see Say here is about 601,000 followers. 601,000 followers on Twitter. A lot of this was probably due to the free airdrops and everything like that before it released. But I will say that when I looked at this about a month ago, they were in the 500,000s, high 500,000, but it is increasing. So there's added attention to this project. Discord as well is increased. Now it's about 601,000 members. Now I've been on their Discord page, and it is a very active page. So guys, this is a project that I think is heating up and will blow up. It will blow up. They also offer staking. And if we look at staking ranking, staking ranking according to these different projects is ranked number 14, right? Or sorry, number 12. And it's offering APY. On here it says 4.85. On the website, on the Say's website where you can stake to a validator, it's about 4.47%. But they still offer staking. I don't see a problem with getting a bag, staking it, and taking a look at, late summer as far as when you probably want to get out of your position. But if you want to stay in it, I completely understand. But for me personally, I'm thinking about, July, August to probably exit my position here. And the reason being, I keep talking about this date, August 2024, right? According to, what is this here? This is token unlocks. And we're looking at Say right now, August 15th of 2024, about 5 million tokens will be released. That's about 230 days from today's date. And I want to show you a chart as far as the unlock scheduling for this project. Do you see that? That is very, very significant. And we talked about before how it's only about 2 point something billion that's in circulation right now. And I think they have 10 billion supply. But, that's just going to be raining down tokens. And I think around here, that August date, that first, once they start releasing it, it ain't stopping. It's just going. So if I'm an investor, a smart investor, smart money, and I'm a VC, what would I do? I know I got all these tokens and I know I have to release them and I want to make money. And I know that other investors are also going to be releasing their tokens. It's just going to get worse. I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure I pump up this token before that date so I maximize my returns. And so I'm riding that wave as well. I just think I'm going to follow the project, see everything good that they're doing. But I would say before this date, I'm probably going to exit and just see what happens. I'll keep a small position after I exit, but my biggest bag I'm going to release before this date. I'm just going to monitor. I expect big things with this project, especially before this date. As you see, they're still working. They're still trying to, take it to the next level. And I don't see anything stopping them. But my only issue with this is that the unlocks will definitely suppress that price. So you can have all the success and everything in the world, but that price will not continue to gradually go up if it's just being suppressed by releases. You know what I'm saying? So that's my quick video on Say today. I hope you like it. If you like the video, give me that thumbs up. And if you want to see more of my content, please subscribe to the channel and hit that bell to be notified when I come out with new videos. Take care. Talk to you later. Bye.